already start. Well, good afternoon. Thank you very much. I'm Bruno Jactel. I'm the CEO of TyraTech. TyraTech is a company that has developed now a breakthrough green technology to control insects and parasites. Where we are today, we have several products in the market with major distributors. Walmart in the US and several major distributors, Boots, Tesco, Superdrug, Sainsbury in the UK. So why are we talking about insects? Can you? Maybe you have not started the system. All right. Why are we talking about insects and controlling insects? Insects are a problem. First of all, there are a lot of them. There are 10 quintillions of them, which is 10 with 18 zeros after that. So I didn't have enough space on the slide to put all the zeros. And this number is increasing with global warming. Not only it's increasing, but also the insects that exist in the southern hemisphere have a tendency now of moving to the northern hemisphere. And with them, you have two issues. One is a nuisance. Of course, mosquito bites and fly bites, but also they transmit diseases. And you have these major, and I just remind you that the most deadly animal on the planet is the mosquito. With malaria, it's 700,000 people dying every year of malaria. Dengue fever, Lyme disease. And today, the major issue that there is no good solution to control these insects. Even though there are more than 1 billion tons of insecticides used every year on the planet, still there is a problem. One, the insects have developed resistance against most of the chemical pesticides. And second, by using a lot of pesticide, you start to have a major problem of contamination of the environment and also safety for the users, either the users being humans or animals. So TyraTech has developed in the past 10 years a breakthrough technology that is a combination of safety and efficacy. And here, just to summarize the issue and how we bring the solution, as I said, pesticides have efficacy. They're still used, but the efficacy is reduced by the resistance from the insects. And their major issue is the safety. Now, the alternative of pesticide would be some type of natural products, non-chemicals. The problem is they have very low efficacy, even though they have a very high safety. The technology developed by TyraTech is a high combination of safety and efficacy. It's a true alternative to chemical pesticides, and it has multiple applications, either being for us as human beings, personal care, animals, also agriculture. After more than 10 years of development, we have been now putting on the market products which started mid of last year, and we're expanding this year with a strong, as I show, strong growth potential for these products. Where are we playing right now? We are trying to focus on three major market segments. One is personal care through 3 types of products. One product against head lice, which is a major issue now for kids at school, mainly between 5 and 15 years old. Personal repellent against mosquitoes, ticks, and flies, and also functional food that control parasites inside the intestine of kids, mainly in the developing world. We have also developed products in the animal health segment for production animal, mainly controlling insects inside of the housing, the barns, the chicken coops, but also looking at control of fleas and ticks on the pets. And we have a joint venture now with a chemical company to introduce our technology in agriculture and home and garden. Each of these 3 segments represents a sizable market. So we are playing in categories that will allow us to grow fast and big. What's very important for us, especially when I'm talking to you today, versus 2 years ago is that we have now a large distribution network for the first product we put to market that I'll show you a little later, which are mainly our head lice products. So we have been able to sell our product at Walmart in the US in all their stores nationwide. We are also selling online, and we just announced that we have got the major distributors for pharmaceutical products for independent pharmacies in the US. We launched our head lice products in the US last year in April, and in August we had a massive launch in the UK. In the UK now we have most of the biggest distributors of pharmaceutical products or first aid products, Boots, Superdrug, Sainsbury, Tesco, Independent Pharmacy, Rollins, and we are growing also our network of distributors. I just want to, even though I showed you we are in multiple segments, I just want today to focus on our two main products which are on the market today. These products control head lice, and these products, Guardian, are to control and repel mosquitoes and ticks. Our head lice products, our treatment, what's the unique value proposition? It's pretty simple. One is it works. It's 100% effective on the lice itself, which is the adults, but also on the eggs. And therefore, it's why you don't need to repeat the treatment. A lot of products would kill the adults, but without killing the eggs. So therefore, 10 days later, when the eggs hatch, you have to retreat again, and sometimes again and again. So our product, because it kills very efficiently lice and eggs, you don't need to retreat. It's a non-pesticide, and that's also very important, with very good cosmetics. So we have a lot of data that we have accumulated now that shows the high level of efficacy. Now, you may not believe me, so I'm going to give you a little bit of show and tell to show you how this product works. I just apologize, a little gory, because we are talking about here lice and blood in the gut. So a normal lice here after a meal. So you see that's the lice, and here you see the guts of the lice, full of blood that the lice, obviously ingested from the head of a child or a person. Now the same lice after the treatment of Vamous, what you see that there are two modes of action. One is rupture of the gut. So somehow our product comes inside and makes the gut explode. And after that, just to make sure the lice is dead, after that the lice desiccates, completely dries out. And we have the same effect on the eggs, which are called also nits. So you see the eggs here are totally flat, which means that they're completely desiccated, dehydrated. They lost, and so here they're non-viable. So to illustrate what I wanted to say through the video, so here is how we apply the product on the head. Here that's how we apply on the lice. So you see the lice here after 2 minutes. What we do, when you put them on so what you see here is the explosion of the guts inside. So you see this is the guts, and this is all the body of the lice. So I'm going to do it again because it's goes pretty fast. But what's important is I have to do it that way. Yeah. So we apply the product on the hair. We kill the lice very quickly, and then you see how the lice dies, which is not always. So you see here just the guts, and now you see the gut explodes, and also you see the lice is going to start to dry out. So very efficacious products. Mode of action is dual mode of action, physical and chemical mode of action. The lice die pretty quickly. Now we're also very excited about our next generation of product for lice is the preventative. What happens is that the mothers receive a letter from school saying there is lice at school. What do? There is today nothing that could help them to prevent lice to develop a full infestation on the kid's head. So we have developed a shampoo that will control and protect the children against that infestation. It just got accepted at Walmart again nationwide, and it's going to help you expand the market to move from treatment to prevention. So suddenly the market is much bigger. On the repellent, here it's a product that is non-DEET based. 90% of the market is based on DEET, which is a chemical pesticide. Why? Because it's the only product that works. We have developed a product that is non-DEET but works also very well. We protect up to 8 hours. It's very safe for children and family, good cosmetic, and we have also a lot of data. We just published 2 articles on peer-reviewed journals, where you see here after 5 hours, our product protects against almost 98% repellency against DEET at 15% that protects only 70%. So we are better than the low concentration of DEET, and for the high concentration of DEET, which is 50%, we protect the same for 5 hours. So we are true alternative to the pesticide, but being safer, but also giving the same level or higher level of efficacy. So we don't need to compromise the efficacy by looking for a safe product. Now for the development cycle of our product, as you see, as a technology platform, it has a lot of applications. Usually the development cycle is pretty quick. We do everything in-house, and we have an abbreviated regulatory process because we use products that are considered safe by regulatory agencies. Either it's the EPA in the US, FDA in the US, or EMEA in Europe. Our manufacturing, everything is made in the US, so we control perfectly our manufacturing. Everything is outsourced, and all our manufacturers are EPA or FDA compliant. We put together also a supplying and distribution system that is very reliable. We are now supplying Walmart with a very high degree of reliability, which allowed us to stay in Walmart and have Walmart expand also our offering in their stores, not only because the product worked very well, the product sold very well, but also because we had the logistic behind it to be able to supply the more than 4,000 Walmart stores. Our financials, we are, as I said, in a phase of monetization of the technology platform. So far, we have invested into that technology, and now we are starting to generate revenue. So last year, we generated around $5 million of revenue. These are brokers and estimated forecasts done by analysts, which puts our revenue around $9 million this year, which should put us pretty close to break even. We should start to generate profit in 2016. The growth will come from the new product that we are putting to market, expanding distribution. So we are announced Walmart, Cardinal Health yesterday. So we are increasing our distribution network. We are looking at entering all other market segments. I talked about animal health, and we're looking also at geographical expansion. For example, our head lice products is already registered everywhere in Europe, so we just need now to find the proper distribution network to get into other countries, either Germany, France, or Spain or Italy. So as a summary to finish the presentation of TyraTech and TyraTech technology, we have a very innovative and patented technology that really answers the market need, which is how to control insects and parasites in places where it's very necessary, either for humans or for animals. We are in the monetization phase of that technology. We started to launch mid of last year. We're expanding fast this year, and then we have a growth plan for 16, 17, and beyond. We have been able to secure very well-known and renowned retailers. They have tried our product last year. They were happy with it. They are expanding this year, either in the US or also in the UK. The number of stores is expanding from 2014 to 2015. We have built, during these 10 years of development, a rich pipeline of new products that we can start developing, fully registering, and putting to market, especially in the animal health segment. We are looking at geographical expansion, and overall, we put together between the R&D, our branding, manufacturing and our manufacturing platform, a strong foundation for future accelerated growth. Thank you very much. If you want to ask me and my team more questions, you come to our booth. Thank you very much.